Hey everybody, it's Vicki here with the Lavinia World Video Design Team, and today I want to take an opportunity to share a couple of stamps we really don't see as much of, well, I personally don't, but she's a fabulous stamp. This is Astrid. She's actually a really large stamp, so that this matted piece here is 4 1/8 by 5 1/2, and you can see that she literally stamps off the page. And then this is the deeper than the ocean sentiment that we have out on the website at laviniaworld.com. But she is just fabulous, and I just wanted to share with you a quick way to make really a simple monochromatic card, and she kind of pops off the page here. So the only colors that we're going to use, I've just double layered. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. So it's the same colors, just a craft cardstock, but it's still got a little dimension because we've layered it on the base. So we're going to use the VersaFine Clair. This is the Pine Cone, which is a really nice red-brown color. And then I've just got a simple watercolor white pencil. And you could, once we get to it, we could actually apply some water to our card, but I don't want to do that. I want that white to be super prominent. So I'm going to turn this sideways so we can see the stamping going on. So I've just got my blank piece of card there. I'm going to put this right in the corner over here just to be sure it doesn't move off to the side. And we're going to stamp her up really well. This is a pretty wet pad, but I want her to be nice and dark, so we're going to stamp her twice to get those nice crisp images on here. And I just want to press it for a minute, let that ink kind of soak into our cardstock. I think we could actually use a color, other than white. You could probably do any color if you stamped her maybe on white paper. I just really like the way this brown and white look together. And just kind of a fun, easy card to make, but I will definitely have to give this a go using a different color. So I've stamped her twice, just to get that really nice impression of her on here. And you can see how well she stamps. She's just beautiful. I love her hair. I've actually done this, made her, and then did kind of a rainbow hair. She looks fabulous on just black and white. I've colored her using the Copic markers and given her some blonde hair, a brunette also. It's really nice lines, so there's really a lot you can do. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment just so that I can put the ink away and not get that on our card anywhere. And I'll go ahead and I'll stamp this twice too, just to be sure. I want to make sure we don't double stamp. We are done stamping. So super simple. You don't have to worry about a background. I'm just going to move that out of the way. We don't have to worry about a background, having lots of ink colors. So this is a great way to start, because even if you don't have watercolor pencils, any watercolor would work. If you have a steady enough hand, you could probably even outline it. But all I'm going to do is, again, I've got a white, this is a, I don't know, I think I got them in the clearance section, watercolor pencil, so nothing fancy. And all we're going to do is really go on the outline. Go ahead and put that color down anywhere you see. And what we're doing is we're just giving it some depth right off the card. Do it a little heavier in some of the bigger spots here. Just like this. And there's really no rhyme or reason to it. And we're just coloring in some of these details here. You can make it as heavy or as light as you want it to. And I'm actually going to do just a little bit in the corners of her eyes because I feel like that kind of makes those pop a little bit, and just a tiny bit on her lips. So I don't know if you can see that. So already she's coming off the page for us. And then I'm just going to do a few wisps of the hair in here just to give that a little bit of depth in there. I'm not going to do the entire strand everywhere, just a few places. But you could. But I am going to go all the way around on the outside here. You could even do this with maybe a white gel pen and put glitter in there if you wanted to. I like how the white works. I've done this technique with a few other cards that I've made. Just kind of a soft feel, and I actually didn't let the ink dry well enough, so I'm smearing this brown just a little bit because it's so wet still, but that's okay. We're not going to really be able to see it, I don't think. We'll just add some white around into it. And play around with it. If you want to color all of the hair, you could do that. You know, another fun technique might even be, I haven't tried it, but maybe you could emboss it in, you know, if you have a brown or a gold, emboss the stamped image in that, and then you could actually color inside. Might be a little easier to see it, but I haven't tried that. I don't do a lot of heat embossing. I'm going to bring some more in here. I feel like we're missing. But it's really just kind of a simple technique, especially if you're just kind of getting started with our stamps and want a fun way to capture the images. So just play around with it. But I'm pretty happy with the amount of this. So it's a super fast card, and then I've got my just plain stock, you know, cardstock colored base, and I'm going to attach her. And you can see up here, I didn't let it dry, but I don't think I can. I think I can probably get that off with a little bit of eraser. So that's perfect. I could go in and do, you know, maybe a little bit of splatter. With some craft paint, with some spots, or you could even use the sea bubbles that are there and embellish it really any way you want to. But keep in mind, you know, as you're buying the Lavinia stamps, you know, what can I do with it? How many cards can I make using a stamp? And this one is perfect because she's great for coloring. She is great for just stamping. Black and white, she looks amazing. You could just, you know, she sits off to the side just a little bit and kind of, you know, switch up your sentiments. I just feel like this one is a great fit. Anyway, I just wanted to share a quick technique with you, and I look forward to seeing what you guys make. Don't forget to subscribe to our video channel, and be sure you're finding us on Facebook at and it's Lavinia World. We have lots of challenges, and the team has some really great ideas. So look forward to seeing you in both places. Have a great day.